Minister calls for urgent legal reforms to boost government efficiencies and development. And Vietnam tackles AI talent shortage. You are watching Today Headlines. Today, Party General Secretary Tô Lâm received Mr. Nicholas Bergeron, founder and chair of Bergeron Holdings Investment Company and Bergeron Institute, and Professor Nguyễn Thị Liên Hằng, director of Weatherhead East Asia Institute, Columbia University, United States. Reiterating Vietnam's desire to promote relations with the U.S., General Secretary Tô Lâm highly appreciated the support of the two guests as well as the contributions of businesses, scholars, and the public of the two countries in VietnamUS Comprehensive Strategic Partnership. Thanking General Secretary Tô Lâm, two guests expressed the impressions of the visions of the Vietnamese leaders, affirming that they will support promoting the relationship between the two countries and support Vietnam in realizing its goals. And this evening, receiving Mr. Nicholas Bergeron and Professor Nguyễn Thị Liên Hằng, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính said the Vietnam-U.S. relationship continues to deepen and become more effective, with many large U.S. enterprises such as NVIDIA, Apple, and Google promoting to invest and expand their investment in Vietnam. Mr. Nicholas Bergeron expressed his admiration for Vietnam's great changes in recent years with high positions in the international arena. He believed that with its rich culture, glorious historical traditions, and resilient self-reliance and ambition, Vietnam would develop strongly in the future under the leadership of the Communist Party of Vietnam. During a meeting on Monday with Amandeep Singh Gill, the Under-Secretary General for Digital and Emerging Technologies, Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính highlighted Vietnam's key initiatives, including the National Digital Transformation Program to 2025, the National Strategies on AI Research and Development to 2030, and the Politburo recent resolution number 57 on breakthroughs in science, technology, innovation, and digital transformation. Amandeep Singh Gill emphasized that his visit aimed to build on the UN Secretary General's 2022 visit to Vietnam and his recent meeting with Party General Secretary Tô Lâm at the Future Summit. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính chaired a government meeting on legal reform on January 7, during which several legislative proposals and resolutions were discussed. These are set to be presented to the National Assembly in the upcoming session in February.
During the session, the government reviewed and provided feedback on 7 key issues, including the revised law on government organization, the revised law on local administrations organization, a draft resolution on establishing new ministries under the 15th government, a draft resolution on the composition and size of the government during the 16th National Assembly term, a draft resolution addressing legal inconsistencies in the reorganization of government structures, the revised law on the promulgation of legal normative documents, and draft legislation on Vietnam's participation in UN peacekeeping operations.
We need to shift the lawmaking approach. The goal is to manage while also facilitating development. We must move away from the outdated mindset of prohibiting things simply because they are difficult to control. If businesses or the people can handle something, let them do it. The government, ministries, and agencies should focus on state management, building strategies, policies, and legal frameworks, and creating supervision, inspection, and output control tools. We must avoid overloading responsibilities. One task should be assigned to one person, and we should give the responsibility to whoever can do it best. We must continue reviewing and resolving bottlenecks that hinder progress.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính urged ministers and industry leaders to focus on decentralization, reduce unnecessary procedures, and reduce intermediaries while fighting corruption and interest groups in the lawmaking process.
Deputy Prime Minister Hồ Đức Phước attended the 17th Vietnam Economic Scenario Forum Spring 2025 plenary session in Hanoi, praising the organizers and hoping the forum provides solutions to meet the double-digit growth target. The government is focused on three objectives: institutional reforms, infrastructure development, and improving human resources, including implementing Resolution 57 to enhance science, technology, and innovation. And coming up next, Vietnam creates motivation for scientists to research and innovate. And Vietnam tackles AI talent shortage. According to Resolution 57, human resources are key to advancing science, technology, and national digital transformations. This includes focusing on highly skilled talent and special policies to attract them. To retain the brightest and best is essential to offer competitive benefits and a creative environment for them to work on major research projects.
After 3 years as a PhD student in France, Dr. Theo returned to Vietnam to lead a research team on Internet of Things devices. He leveraged his international experience and connections to master new technologies and collaborate with global experts.
To attract experienced individuals, we need to create favorable working conditions and assist them in building their research teams and setting new research directions in line with global advances.
Resolution 57 aims to attract overseas Vietnamese workers to the country and retain top talent in leading scientific and technological tasks. This requires a better working environment, solid research infrastructure, and the freedom to explore.
Scientists care about transparency. Transparency in partnerships, work relationships, and evaluation criteria. Policies and benefits are also crucial factors in attracting talent.
We must create a competitive work environment with interesting and practical problems for researchers and investors.
Building pilot mechanisms to test new technologies, accepting risks, venture investments, and delays in scientific research are key factors that encourage scientists to explore new possibilities. Decree 179 institutionalizes Resolution 57's goal, with future policies focusing on reforming science management, mobilizing resources for new tech, and attracting top scientists for national progress.
Vietnam has a significant opportunity to leverage the AI-driven digital transformation. The entry of major tech companies like NVIDIA, Google, Meta, and SpaceX has increased demand for talent in emerging tech sectors. However, the country faces a shortage of skilled workers with only 5,000 engineers and 7,000 AI specialists, according to Oxford Insight AI Readiness, a study far from meeting market needs. Vietnam's artificial intelligence AI market is projected to grow by nearly 16% annually, fueling rising demand for AI talent. This presents a golden opportunity for students to join the technology workforce in the digital era.
In a university deep learning class on AI, students gain essential skills such as programming, neural network expertise, and data processing. They are encouraged to work on real-world projects to better align with market demands.
While AI is essentially a tool, it can be applied to areas such as economics, medicine, commerce, and other sectors. Currently, the university has established connections with businesses and provides an environment that encourages hands-on practice, which makes me confident that my job opportunities will be quite promising.
From the first year, introductory courses include activities that expose students to real-work environments, helping them build motivation and plan better for the future.
The development of AI talent in Vietnam is still in its early stages, with experts emphasizing that international collaboration is crucial to addressing the current talent shortage.
We can invite global AI experts to host workshops or summer schools, allowing students to interact with professionals and learn about research trends. Many Vietnamese universities now offer AI and data science majors. With support from companies like NVIDIA and Google, the number of AI specialists could rise to 20,000 or even 100,000 in the next year.
Government agency can certainly facilitate academic exchange and collaboration with leading global university, joint research initiative, or participation in global AI forums.
According to a report by market research firm eMark Group, Vietnam's AI market is projected to grow nearly 16% annually, from $547 million in 2023 to over $2 billion by 2032. This growth creates a significant demand for skilled talent in the AI industry, opening up unprecedented career opportunities for students.
In 2024, the average monthly income of workers reached $303, up nearly 9% compared to 2023, according to data from the General Statistics Office. The average income for male workers is $342 per month, while female workers earn $256. Urban workers earn an average of $366 per month compared to $263 in rural areas. The unemployment rate among the working age population in 2024 stands at 2.2%, equivalent to over 1 million people. And now, as usual, let's continue with the weather forecast. And that's it for today's headline. To rewatch the program, you can log on to VTVgo.vn or download our mobile application VTVgo. Thanks for watching and goodbye for now.